The Weekly Ribbit.
Hello, I'm Clay from A Frog Stream, and I'm here to bring you this week's Weekly Ribbit. So, I had a really very interesting question. Someone asked, and I guess this person has actually seen this happen, where people bend down and they actually feed their fish by hand. You put some food in the water, people put watermelon in the water, or some kind of treat. The fish come up and take it from your hand. And he asked, how do you get that to happen? It's a very good question. I don't know if you remember a few months back, I talked about putting new fish in your pond and how when you put them in the pond, they're going to be a little scared and they probably won't come up for food for a while. So the whole thing behind getting your fish used to you is constantly being out there and doing the same thing over and over again, being repetitive. It's kind of like getting a puppy. So you get the puppy, you want it to sit, you're constantly telling it to sit, or you want it to go to the bathroom outside. You're constantly having to reinforce where they need to go to the bathroom or what they need to do so that they get used to it, accustomed to it, and it becomes second nature to them to do that. So how do you get your fish to eat out of your hand? First, you need to consistently feed them from the same spot every day. Every day do it, once a day, consistently feed them from one spot, and they'll eventually just, once you go to that spot, they'll hoard over to you like crazy fish and trying to get the food. And then slowly start kneeling down and putting the food out there with your hand. They're going to get used to you, accustomed to you, and comfortable when you come out and do that. And they're going to eventually just eat from your hand. So it's really just patience. Patience, constantly interacting with your pond and getting your fish used to you. So if you want this to happen, you just got to interact with your fish, interact with your pond on a consistent basis. And when they come up for the food, start to slowly kneel down. And oh, one other thing, when you're feeding them, don't just throw the food and walk away. Throw the food in, stand there for a little bit, and then you can see what happens. Unfortunately, I can't show you how it happens because, as many of you know, my fish got eaten over the winter, and I haven't gotten my fish to that point yet. So that's this week's Weekly Ribbit. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you learned a little bit something about your fish today. And don't forget, if this is your pond, make sure you click the link below that says I Saw My Pond to get your free stuff. And if you have any questions, or if you want to have your pond featured on the Weekly Ribbit, make sure you also click the link below that says submit a Weekly Ribbit question and or pictures. And we'd love to get your picture up there. So thanks for listening, and have a great week, everyone.